Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video I would like to dedicate to reviewing this La Prairie Skin Caviar foundation, and if you're interested to see what was that all about, then carry on watching. Before I'm going to proceed with the video, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my channel, to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out my future uploads, and to join me on my Instagram. I would love to have you. Now going back to this foundation. I know this is not something that is brand new. I always wanted to try it. I just never had enough courage to pull the trigger. This is going to be by far the most expensive foundation that I have. The price of this beauty is $245 plus tax. So this is the stand. It looks very pretty. You do get a brush, which is nothing to be excited about. This is the actual packaging. This is the top part. You do get magnifying mirror, and this is the concealer, and this is what the actual product looks like. It is very thick consistency, and it does have very pleasant skincare like scent, which I don't mind at all. Normally scented makeup does not put me off. So packaging is plastic. I believe it is plastic, but it feels rather heavy. The headquarters and heart of this company is located in Switzerland. However, this foundation is made in the USA. It has 12 months shelf life, and it is possessing 30 milliliters of product, or 1 fluid ounces, which is the same amount as you get with your standard foundations, which is this one is Tom Ford, this is Lingerie Depot. And also I do feel that you do get a little extra, which is 2 grams of concealer, or 0.007 ounces of product. So this is when it comes to the packaging. Inside you do get an instruction and different languages, and it gives you a little bit more breakdown of the actual product. So this is going to be a full day wear test. I am going to be using 2 methods of application. As always, you do get this sponge with the foundation, and also I'm going to be using my artiste brush. And yeah, without further ado, let's just begin testing this expensive foundation. So this is what the box looks like. It is still sealed. I'm gonna open it up. Okay. I have it in the shade Pesh. And this is what it looks like when you open the box. This is what you get. There's a box. I guess that's the one that comes with the stand, which is foundation stand, a brush, a sponge, and the instruction. And let's get the star of the show. This is the foundation. Very nice. It feels quite heavy. So this is the part that concealer is in. Also, this mirror is a magnifying mirror. So I'm looking at the instruction. Here in the instruction it says Skin Caviar Concealer Foundation SPF 15 Instant Perfection slips on your face with this dewy natural looking foundation and exquisitely matched concealer compact. Skin Caviar Concealer Foundation is enriched with the precious caviar extract to help firm skin with legendary results. Skin appears fresh and flawless, revealing a glowing luminescence. This is the foundation of perfection. Skin appears flawless, filtered, and firmed. Colors stay immaculate throughout the day. That sounds promising. So, okay, this is the sponge that they're talking about, and naturally this is the brush that is going to be used for the concealer. Let's just open it up. I do have a very dry skin, and my skin prep takes a little more time, so therefore I took a liberty and already applied my Embryolaze, which is my makeup base. I absolutely love it, and you know that I do. If you are new to my channel, welcome, please subscribe, would love to have you. So I'm going to get this sponge ready for the use, and let's just give it a jolly good shake. I don't feel like anything is moving inside. And this is the first time I'm gonna open it, and bam. Okay, this appears to be very, very thick. Ooh, it smells quite nice. This is what the inside appears to be. This is going to be very messy business. I know this foundation comes with a spatula, but I know better and I am not going to apply spatula directly on my face. I'm just gonna borrow one of my brushes. This is Marc Jacobs brushes. So I'm just gonna get a tiny bit on my brush like that. It appears to be very thick, so I'm just gonna dot it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with this much. It smells very nice, so I'm gonna use my sponge. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna borrow some of foundation from this side. So as you can see over here, this is the ugly head of the seborrheic dermatitis is showing its face. So this is not going to be part of the review because this is my skin, and it's not going to be a fair justification of this foundation. Okay, I think I was a little too skimpy on the amount, so I'm gonna get a little more. This is the results of the foundation by using this sponge. I did not wet the sponge. They didn't say to do that, so therefore I kind of skipped it, but it worked. Please ignore this area here because, as I said earlier, this is my seborrheic dermatitis. It's let's just leave it alone. But so far I like it. I feel like it feels so good. And the other side of my face, I think I would like to use my artiste brush to see whether this will work well with the brush. So I'm just gonna get my Marc Jacobs brush. I'm just gonna get a fair amount. I'm gonna dot it. So this is the end result of me applying with my artiste brush, and so far so good. I like how both applicators did the job. Once again, we're not gonna pay attention to the forehead area because of the skin condition that I have. So yeah. I like the shade. It's a perfect match. It feels very moisturizing. I don't see it being as radiant just yet. It just feels fine. And I would say that this is along the lines of full coverage rather than medium. I really like this little sponge that they provided. So far so good. So I think it's time to start our concealer. This is the brush that came with the foundation. It's nothing to be excited about. And this is the concealer. So I'm just gonna go with my brush into the concealer. It feels very, very thick. Okay. Okay. So let's just do this. I'm gonna get a little more concealer and put it on my chin. Okay, so this is the concealer done. Just for experimenting purposes, I am going to fix one area under my eye with my powder, which is décolleté powder. I love using it. So that's going to be the eye. That will have a little powder. And this eye will be without. And we're gonna compare notes later in the day. Now that my foundation and the concealer are in place, I am going to give them a minute or two for them to sink into my skin, and then the next stage is going to be the extra layering and application of the rest of my makeup, and we're going to see how this foundation copes with that. Whilst the foundation is working on my skin, I would like to finish my eye makeup. So it has been several minutes since I've applied my foundation and concealer, and it's time to test drive the foundation's ability, or durability rather. So I'm going to get my Morphe brush and I'm going to get my bronzer from Chanel. I'm going to get just a little bit on my brush like this. A moment moment ago I did finish to apply my bronzer, but I completely forgot to test drive the dryness of the foundation, whether it did dry out. So I'm just gonna do it on the top of the bronzer. Press and release. There you go. There was no stickiness left, despite the fact that I do have my bronzer on. And so far it's looking wonderful. I like it so far. Okay, so I'm going to disappear and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to come back with my first check-in with you in a minute. So this is the end results for today's makeup application so far. The time right now is 1:20, and yeah, I love my makeup today. I have been using this metallic moss from Tom Ford eye pencil, and it gives me that little bit of a green sheen that is matching my eyes, and I love so far this foundation. It is very dewy for sure. I think I added a little more sheen to it on my skin when I have used my highlighter from Chanel that I love so much. I'm loving this product. So far so good. I'm going to be checking in throughout the day to see how the foundation holds up, but so far so good. So I'm just gonna go and do my thing, and then I'll get back to you on my next checking. And I'm back. It is currently 9:51. I have been wearing this foundation for 9 hours plus, and I have a very clear picture of what is going on. So this is what I look like after 9 hours. Please ignore this area here because this is the skin condition that I have, and this occurred right away after the application, so that does not count. My eye makeup is wearing off, and my foundation looks amazing. There's no way around it. It really does. I did not touch up. I didn't do anything. I just applied a little bit of a lipstick for the camera, so I don't appear to be completely washed off. So going back to the foundation, it is dewy, it is long lasting, it is giving you that healthy glow from within. It is extremely hydrating, is giving you that glow, although the glow didn't come through right away. I think when my sweats started to break through, and this is one of those foundations that will look amazing when you go about your day, and this is exactly what happened to me. I cannot believe how great it looks. I wanted for this foundation to work for me, however, I wasn't sure whether it will, because secretly I was worried that the skincare that comes with this foundation will sabotage the entire thing for me. I don't do very well when it comes with too much skincare or the SPF in the foundations, and this one looks just gorgeous. I think this foundation will be great for dry skin girls or combo. I don't know how it will act on the oily skin, because I did get quite glowy, but it's not greasy, it's just glowy and radiant, and I love the feel of this foundation, absolutely love it. I'm glad that it worked for me, and every hymn of hallelujah and praises are true. At least for me, I see what exactly they were talking about, and I love it. Now, there are a couple of things that needs to be worked on. Not couple, it's just one, is price. Price is just insane. There's no question about it. I did do a little bit of a analysis in my head. Caviar plus Switzerland equals expensive. All the La Prairie skincare is extremely expensive. The little tub of cream will set you back $700 plus. So am I surprised that the price tag is this high? No, because they did say that the skincare is part of the foundation. If this is what the foundation looks like, 9 hours plus of wear test, and it gives me amazing skincare, $250, it hurts, but I'm happy to dish that much money. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As far as I'm concerned, this is an investment, and I love to invest in my skincare. It works for me. I love my La Mer, and if I can get a little bit of a La Prairie working for me, then why ever not? Am I gonna say that I'm recommending this foundation to you? I am not going to say that, because I don't think that it is a must-have item. It is a luxurious item to have, but it's not a must-have. And I am sitting here editing the video on my La Prairie foundation, and today is I don't know, third day since I have tried this foundation for the first time, and I have discovered something just by incident, by being lazy. I think that the best application of this foundation is with your fingertips. I was once again lazy. I did not feel like going all the way upstairs in my studio room and get all my brushes, so I used a pencil and retrieved a little bit of foundation and applied it on my face with my fingertips, which is not my favorite way to apply it, but hey, and you know what, this was amazing. First of all, I used just a fraction of the product rather than when I used my sponges and whatever they provided you with. I think fingertips is the best. It gives you that flawless look, and I absolutely am in love with this foundation. All of the claims that they've made about long lasting, that it is durable, that it is improving your skin appearance, you look airbrushed, there's no question about it. All of that is true. At least for me, I absolutely am in love with this foundation. And the last word of wisdom about it is they have it here in the instruction from La Prairie. It says here that you have to clean the spatula after each use, otherwise you will contaminate the foundation. All of my Sisley products, when I was using my fingers, they went bad on me. They got contaminated, and this foundation is a flicking whopper. It is very expensive, and I think the last thing you want to do is just to ruin it by applying the spatula directly on your face. If you do that, then you have to clean the spatula after each use, and they have it here in the instruction from La Prairie. And yeah, so that's the last word of wisdom. I absolutely love this foundation. I still cannot recommend it. It's way too expensive, but I have been wearing it non-stop, and today is the day 3. And yeah, so hopefully my video will be up soon. And yeah, so those are my last final words when it comes to this foundation.